Hello, hello, hello. We're back. The YouTube connection was being strange, but it seems to be working now. All right, let's see. Where were we? It's getting late-ish. I hear a zombie making noise. In this house somewhere? Probably. Oh, there's one. Hang on, I'm trying to let you out. There you go. All right, the global inventory. I was like, why is there a picture of a globe there? Global inventory. There we go. Make sure there's nobody else hanging around in this house, so that we can go to sleep. Stew, huh? Hey, Lucas. Yeah, so far just us. Oh, it's 1800. TV. I need a TV. Turn on. Tune in. Turn on and tune in. There we go. Oh no, Sweeney's onto us. Just plow through this so I can finish this area up. Turn off. Got my all-important fishing. Apparently I managed to hit the fishing show twice. That's great. Very important. Very important skills. Turn you off. Make sure this place is empty, and then I'm gonna go cook that stew. I already have electrical one, right? Yeah. Metalwork one, I don't think I have. Apparently haven't read that yet. Screwdriver. You had a problem? Was it you just like couldn't do anything else during the day? Yeah, I just never end up I never end up living like being near a body of water. Like I feel like there's not enough bodies of water in the game. So I never end up being close to bodies of water to fish. So I don't usually want to go out of my way to go fishing. It's like one thing if it's nearby, but it's a different thing if it's a place I have to travel to, especially considering, you know, fishing is better in the early morning and the late evening, which is not times I want to be traveling. Hey, Ensign. Turn that on. That's that bread in the freezer for now. I can get this whole place looted out before that thing actually cooks. And there's food here, but I don't think we desperately need it. Yeah, no problem. Stew. How was our weight? Where are we at? 80 and falling. You know what? Just eat the whole stew. I don't want to deal with this thing. I don't have to deal with this giant pot, so let's just eat that whole thing down. I'll leave the pot here. Hey, it's the key to the car outside. Don't care about first aid. Don't care. Hello, little car. No gas. Oh, no. Apparently the trunk is on the front. I feel like I learned this already. Nothing I care about. Hey, Bill. Alright, I guess we're gonna stay here for the time being. So let's move in a little bit, huh? Grapes and the cheese need to go in the freezer. Need 6 things of chips. Currently need the welding mask. So I'm just gonna take the stuff off of that. Oh, I did have extra metal working. Oh well. Chain. Bag, garbage bag. All right, read this. Hey, Zavi. Read this. Ditch those. That away. All right, remove the upgrades on this, please. Get rid of you. Upgrade with a laser. Upgrade with the, oh, take the iron sight off. Upgrade with the red dot. Don't have a place to attach this thing yet, so we're just gonna put that away. I will. There's like little busy work things here. Insert bullets. Okay, those are all full. I like that slash of blood across his head. Kind of makes him look very tough. We are we're in the like bottom southeastern corner of Riverside. The like little walled off area. Almost walled off area. There's like a fence that goes around most of this. What bedroom? What bedroom am I going? I'll sleep in the big one. Why not? Well, not much in the way of shades. That's probably why not. Give me the shades. I think I just saw a zombie moving around outside. Yeah, we'll just stay here. It's fine. I think there may be a zombie like right there. Also, could just be my imagination. Just for just a little bit. thirsty. I guess that we probably missed the morning show because overslept, but this is a way to find out if there's more TVs and radios turned on in the area or not. It's like the answer is yes. Yep. That's fine. I don't really care about the cooking show. You know what? Go ahead and eat that. It's stale, but it's otherwise fine. Bottle. Do I have a better bottle yet? I guess I don't. Seems like I should have a better bottle by now. So don't need to carry this around. Or like any of these extra books at the moment. I guess we're still using that bottle. I didn't end up with the butter knife equipped. Was I using the... Oh, it's a utility knife. Okay. I was going to say, I thought I was using the meat cleaver. I was. I guess what I thought was a zombie must not have been a zombie because it never showed up at the house. Somebody's in here. These two guys are dressed almost identical. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot to fix that. Should have it now. There's a setting in OBS. There's like my audio settings in OBS where I have them set a specific way for recording that separates out my audio tracks. But for reasons I've never been able to figure out, it won't pass those audio tracks to the streaming situation properly. Like it works for recording, but not for streaming. And the weird thing is that it originally did work. When I first set it up, it worked. And then I had to like redo all my audio for some reason. And when I redid it all, it stopped working. I have no idea why. I've never been able to make it work properly again, so. Instead, I just have to adjust things every single time. Why is this still stale? How about you cook with stale ingredients? It didn't end up stale. Whatever, doesn't matter. You have to actually like put them in something more substantial. Zombie around here somewhere. Right there. I feel like sometimes if you stick stale bread in like the microwave or something, you can kind of fake it as long as you eat it real fast. It's been my experience, at least. Probably not in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich situation, though. That probably wouldn't work. Gloves. Some gloves are better than no gloves. Although these are very warm gloves, but well, unless he starts overheating, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Yeah, in real life. We're wearing a leather jacket. We're probably going to have to lose some of these clothing situation because heavy leather jacket in the middle of July in Kentucky, probably not what you want. A little toasty. Yeah, I guess I mostly make like soups and salads and stuff in this game, so I guess that's why I thought that was sort of like a universal, because I was like, normally. Oops. Turn that bad boy off. Nothing. Bleach. Hey, Bunt. It's a weird place to keep food. It's the... Who doesn't have the snack shelf in the middle of your living room? Take that suitcase, bring it home, and start collecting our, suitcase full of money. We do sometimes. Hello. Alarm clock. Oh, hey, zombies. How we doing out there? Someone come in? I'm actually not 100% sure if they wear out due to movement. They wear out, doing other stuff. Somebody was making a lot of soup. 3 big tubs of soup. It's like third time I tried to move that. There we go. $11:20. Trying to think about the carpentry show. I guess I'll just hang out here until it's time for it, because it's almost there. Get rid of some of this junk. Let's read this. Oh yeah, kitchen. I need to. I have to re-internalize what kind of run we're doing here, so that I remember that I need to actually pick up knives when I see them, because they break quickly.
Passed a budget that gives millions of kids a chance to have after-school programs and There's a huge increase in power generated at home. In other words, you got a lot of different moving parts, and you can move them all at once. But you're also more.
All right, kitchen knife. I guess we should just. Oh, hello. Maybe I won't go that way. Oh, hey. Defended house. Let's go that way. I just picked up a crowbar. I can take those barricades off now. Build a sandcastle. Do you want to build a sandcastle? Doesn't quite scan, does it? When I was a kid, we had a sandbox in the backyard at one point. And I used to play this game where I would bury the hose, like the garden hose, in the sandcastle, or in the sand under like a mound, and then I would put like action figures and stuff all over it, and then I would turn on the hose and it would be like a volcano, and all this, all the action figures and stuff would get sucked down into the dirt of the volcano because of the lava. It's a fun game. I mean, especially when you're like 6. It was a good game when you were like 6. Yeah, that underground mod was interesting. Probably would be worth it to revisit it at some point. Tweezers. I don't think I have those yet. A civilian bulletproof vest. I'm a civilian. And I don't like being shot. DE pistol. Nobody else in the main room, huh? Oh, the hand fork. I should probably take that. By our rules, the hand fork qualifies as a knife. Anything that triggers short blade XP qualifies as a knife. Okay. Probably don't want to use the crossbow. Might want to use the shotgun. Banana. Well, I can't use any of those. That I think is the Z Squad tape that actually has the stuff on it. Like that. Gear mace. Nothing. Alright, is that everything? I didn't skip anything, right? I think so. So I gotta go back out the way I came in and the rest of it is all boarded up. I only know that because I was just script writing about that involved that. I just finished the script finished and recorded the audio for the script for the final of the One Painful Year series. Now I just have to do all the editing part of it, so. Hoping to get it out by the end of the week. I need a cigarette. Really didn't expect that to open. Oh, there's a potential new water bottle. Hey, Hanzo. Briefs. Should probably be more careful about wandering from room to room like this. Yeah. Nothing in the toolbox. Vitamins. Crossword. Yeah, we'll get some mods. Nothing, I don't think anything truly game changing. I don't really remember, but there's some mods in there. Let's go back to the house and drop stuff off. Hey, Jet. All right, food-wise, let's get this stuff away. So which one of these has all my junk in it? There we go. I don't need this. Need the thread right now. Really need the tapes at the moment. Suitcase, I gotta put somewhere else. All right, place suitcase right there, please. Give me this pencil. Don't need all these lighters. Alright, happy with that for the moment. I will hang out here until the TV show runs. I'll read it a book. Oh, I should drop that crowbar. I don't really need it right now. It was helpful to get into that one house, but other than that. It's one of the one that doesn't actually give you any skill ups. I think it is. Yeah. Yes, I'm excited for it too, whenever it comes around. All these houses are so nice. So big and so nice. Somebody broke a window. Well, here's part of my TV issue. Here's somebody? Oh, there he is. I mean, I guess I have a different perspective on it than a lot of people, but I always feel like they're not actually like teasing anything. They're just telling you what they're working on. Like, I don't know if it's maybe not a good strategy on Indie Stone's part. I can see arguments to say that it's just not a good strategy, but the strategy they're employing is just that, like, they're being very open about their development process in a way that most companies aren't. So then people take it as if they're, like, teasing things when they're really just saying, hey, this is what we're working on. Yeah. Toolbox. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty standard. They take the multiplayer down for a bit while they're sorting things out. Make sure it actually works all the way they want it to before they unleash it on the world. All right, it's 1950. I guess I'll head back home. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a rough one when they have to. Everyone has to change their stuff up. I think they've said that. Like, I don't know that much about modding, so I don't pay that close of attention to the news that comes out about modding. But I feel like I saw a thing that said that the way that some of the changes they're making in the next build is supposed to make it easier for modders going forward into future builds. Not obviously super helpful for the one we're in, like this one, but for the future, if I understood it correctly. They're trying to make the modding system more like RimWorld, which is, you know, you still have to update between builds, but it's not as labor intensive as it is currently. We're probably like 5 days in, 4 days in, 4 days in, 3.5 days in. Say, well, we're not super far. Yeah. Where are my cigarettes? There they are. Oh, let's set an alarm. Let's be a responsible adult. Not for 150 though. It's too late.
Interview with former President Trump. This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change. As part of the conference,
I think the fact that we had that long commercial, hey, before the TV started says that, well, I think I may have actually gotten all of the TVs in the space, but I think otherwise that commercial would have run in the middle of the night, but I'm not going to tempt fate on that one. We're just going to pretend we haven't gotten them all. Oh, foggy. I was randomly watching one of my own videos for build 35. Why are you not attacking? There you go. I guess she's just getting too close. Confused. Because I was looking at, I was curious, I was like, I haven't looked to see in a long time what my, come on. There we go. What, like, my top performing videos of all time were. Just out of curiosity's sake. And my first video from build 35 was one of my, like, it's like the, somewhere in the, like, top 20 of videos of all time. So I was like, oh, let's see let's get a reminder of what the game was like back in build 35. It's interesting to go down memory lane. The way that the TV stuff works is that there is, like, there's the 1600, there's 600, 1800, and 600, 1200, and 1800 shows. But if there are no TVs that are on, or radios, if there's no, like, TV or radio that's on within the reality bubble around the character, then the show will run after its starting point, so 1200 or whatever. It'll run at any time you turn a TV on until you get to the start of the next one, basically. So if there are no TVs on in the area and you turn on the TV at 8:30 in the morning, you'll still get the cooking show, even though technically the cooking show was supposed to run at 6. I don't really know why they have it set up that way. I guess to be a little bit more forgiving. Oh yeah. Yes, I remember having to... That was actually build 35, the one that I was just talking about, didn't have cars yet. It was weird to see my character walk through the parking lots and them just be empty. And of course, I was stabbing my way through hordes with butter knives. Good old days. I might be past that now. Close enough as to be the case. Yeah, those trash bins are pretty useful. Yeah, I try not to stress about the shows too much, but I stay sort of, I keep it in mind during the first week. But you oftentimes won't see me working super hard to make sure I reach them. As long as if I'm nearby, I'll detour for it. But if I'm busy with something else, I don't get super upset about it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what build I bought RimWorld in. It's whatever, it's like 1 or 2 builds before the one that I have my first video from. Build 5 maybe? Build 4? I don't know. Couldn't remember. That was 10 years ago. That just shook? Is that just the wind? That was just the wind, okay. Okay, next. It'd be nice to find a actual hunting knife instead of using these for random bits and pieces I pick up. Zomboid I started, I don't remember that one either. I'm old, my brain doesn't work so well. And parking their car on the lawn over there. Suppose I should actually get a weapon out, huh? That'd probably be a good idea. Nothing in the garage. Nothing in here at all. Wow. Thank you, reflexes. That was dumb of me just wandering in like that. Right. People leaving their TVs on. That's a good idea. Double knives. All right, kitchen, what you got for me? Anything? Ice cream. Carving fork, surprisingly enough, not a weapon. Looks like you could poke somebody pretty good with that. Alright, what do I need to do here? We need to mark some houses down so I don't forget what we've done. We've done symbol smaller, please. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. This one, this one. That's all the ones we've done so far. I assume this is because maybe the driveway used to be in a different spot when they set up the car spawns. It seems unlikely that they would just have in this nice of a neighborhood, have somebody who parked their car on the lawn as like a default thing. Got drunk. So weirdly decided to stencil Japanese on the outside of it. Really thought I heard another one. Hey, Michael. Oh, I'm gonna assume we was not paying attention to the time. I assume we missed the carpentry show. Looks like the answer is yes. Box o' nails. Another screwdriver. We spawned in Riverside. Over on the other side of Riverside. I moved over here. Yeah, we started over here. Actually in the gas station, or in the police station, if I remember correctly. And then I went this way and around, and then I did some stuff here, and I got a car and drove across. Terrible clown. I'm box of nails. You kids have an up-to-date tetanus shot? You gotta have an up-to-date tetanus shot to play with old box of nails. Stupid chair. Get out of my way. Yeah, I think that's true of most people. First time they spawn someplace, it doesn't go so well. Part of the fun. Where that zombie is. I think I should have found him by now. Oh, there you are. Magazines. Yeah, just for later. In case we need it. It's always a good idea to have it as an option, even if you're not using it. Butter knives. Fork is probably not going to help me. Just leave that one alone. Is that the was that the emergency broadcast signal coming on there? Oh, it was. 93.2, Kentucky's emergency broadcast signal.
More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change. As part of the conference, Mr. Clinton agreed to his first one-on-one interview ever.
Oh, severe thunderstorm warning in 2 days.
The rules were simple. 15 minutes.
I should probably take that home, but I'm not going to. Newspaper, foraging book. I hear zombies making noise. I have to fight them on my way out. Military boots. Am I already wearing military boots? I'm wearing regular boots that appear to be damaged. Oh, it's just blood. I'll take them anyways. Hey, mud pit. Hey, Ziggies. Don't need another crowbar. I'm having a really hard time getting used to this global inventory. It's like, it's definitely something that's useful, but it's just not my inclination to pay attention to it. I could see how it would be really useful if you'd done like a big zombie killing all in one spot. To loot them all, or dismantle a whole bunch of stuff. Rip up some sheets, that'd be very helpful. A polite zombie came to the door. She came to the door. This is like a section of West Point, or Riverside, that I really never spend much in the way of time in. It's like, just because it's just houses. There's nothing really that much over here to see. What a mod? Oh, the global inventory? Global inventory is a mod, yes. This is actually the first time I've played with it, so it's part of the reason I'm having trouble getting used to it. Hey, we actually got myself hurt and didn't immediately die for a watch change. Did destroy my gloves though, so I'm just gonna get rid of those. So I imagine that made our attack slow. Oh yeah, very. Okay, time to go home. Not even gonna loot the rest of this place in case there's more zombies. Nope, stop. Don't go that way. So what did that get? That got breaching. Oh, that seems like that's gonna be super useful. Breaching kitchen knife. Really use that to knock down doors a lot. Alright, I need a new book. Also, should probably close the back door. breach a ham with it. See, of what I have, I'll take tailoring next, I guess. I think it's one of the legendary levels, but it's just for doing damage to like furniture and stuff, right? Isn't it? Isn't it?
But as it happens, I love it. I mean, I feel like it's a gift. I feel like it's a rewarding way to spend my life.
Or it's in condition. There's 2 different breachings. That's not helpful. Alright, we're just gonna go in. Stay put for the day. It's the first one. It's the first the front breaching. Where's their bathroom up here? There it is. Want a back breaching? It's a weapon called Vorpal Weapons mod. It twice as you're playing, your weapons get after a certain number of kills, get a special little bonus on it. Breaching is condition of breaching is door damage. Oh, we got the good one then. Maybe that knife will last a while. Oh. Was looking away. I didn't realize how fast we were going through the time. It's not gonna be a great night's sleep. It's okay.
That is set. So, for example, the simultaneously be trying to stop the genocide in Kosovo, make peace in the Middle East, pass a budget that gives millions of kids a chance to have after-school programs, and there's a huge increase in college aid at home. You got a lot of different moving. I interview with former President Trump. This year, she hosted his second annual
Work our way through here.
in the New Year. More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change.
Did I go across and do this one? I don't remember now. I think I did, didn't I? Can't even stay organized properly. Look at me. Dehydrated meat stick too. All right. Well, I know I haven't done these 2 houses, so I'm gonna do those. My attack's still a little slow, but it's not terrible. Actually, it's slower than I thought. I'll just be careful. I'm going to swap this kitchen knife in for the other one. Because if breaching is super long durability, then don't need to worry about it as much. Oh, it is already frozen. Never mind. I don't know, Mud Pit. That doesn't sound like me. Sneakers. Fishing. Hey, that was because I was trying to explain something to somebody. I don't remember the details anymore, but I do remember that I got too close to the mall's entrance because I was trying to explain something to somebody. I think it was maybe about the spawning system, how the stuff doesn't spawn until you're close enough to it. I don't remember. Just remember that I was doing something, trying to help somebody, and I screwed it up. I'm sure I have Masonry Volume 1, but I do now. Just tried to open that mirror. Didn't work, in case you were wondering. Just open this door. I don't think I actually came in here. Need that. Don't need that. Officially mark this house off the list. Pickles. Hey, new meat cleaver. I definitely, by the way, just to add to your taunting about my not being careful, I had definitely completely forgotten that my attack was slow until I just attacked there. It's like, oh right, the attack is slow. So. Not to add to your teasing, but this house is very empty. Oh, give me that. We'll take any carpentry book when I find it. Yeah. It depends on what you're in the need for, right? As to what it would be like to loot your own house. I remember years ago, this was probably in the early 2000s, maybe a little bit later than that. There was this show, I think it was on the Discovery Channel in the United States, called It Takes a Thief. It was like a reality show by these two guys who are supposedly former house thieves. And they would go to somebody's house and they would like, hey, fanny pack. They would ask the people that live there if they were willing to let them break into their house. And they'd set up a bunch of cameras all over the house, and then the people would leave, and then they would go in and break into the house as if they were actually breaking into a house. But a sensible idea was to sort of teach people how thieves look at a house and what, you know, where your points of vulnerability are and all that kind of stuff. It was an okay reality show. But it was for me the hey, Woodcraft. For me, the one thing that I learned from that that makes sense in retrospect, but I hadn't really thought about it. I suppose. I mean, they didn't really do that much in the... I guess they did do a little bit of the actual breaking in. But one of the things that I hadn't really thought about until I saw that show was how that not... Like, they don't, like... People that break into your house don't, like, carefully go through your belongings. They just dump stuff. Which makes sense, because they're on the, you know, you're on the clock. Can't take forever, right? But the idea that they're just yanking out drawers and dumping the contents on the floor and then looking to see if anything that fell on the floor is something they want. And the number of people that were convinced that their dog would be helpful in a robbery situation, who were, you know, the dogs were never helpful in robbery situations. Most of them were just like, hey, a new person to hang out with. And the guys would just go into the kitchen, take some sort of meat product out of the refrigerator, and then like open the door to a closet they'd already checked, and toss the meat in there. And then when the dog went in, they'd just close the door behind the dog, and the dog is not an issue anymore. Should unlock that door so I can go in and out. Thanks, Quicks. It's actually why I was coming back here. That and because my, you know, attack is super slow and I don't really want to risk getting myself killed. Drop some stuff off. That. Put it on the shelf, I guess. Read. Fast forward.
Part of the conference, Mr. Clinton agreed to his first one-on-one interview ever on Fox News Sunday. The
Just take this, don't take my stuff. I'm pretty sure they would just take the $100 bill and your stuff. I'm not sure that would work. 40. Attacking's so slow, I don't want to go and do anything. I guess I'll just try to make a dent in all my books for now. I guess turn this back on in case I run across another show. Yeah. Smoke break. Okay, let's see. Surprised he still got pain from this injury. It's not really that big a deal. Oh, it is a laceration. Okay, that makes more sense. I assumed it was a scratch. Yeah, it's been pretty cold the last couple of days. Although it's supposed to warm up by the middle of by the weekend, so looking forward to that. But yeah, it's been we had to break down and turn the heater on, so which is annoying. Oh, why am I just standing here? Find a new book. Trying to remember, you're in the like Melbourne area, right? Or is it, or am I thinking, or am I wrong? I was to say, am I thinking of somebody else? But I think the answer would just be that I am wrong. Adelaide. Okay. See, I remembered South Coast, but I didn't remember which city. That's how I'm gonna give myself credit for being wrong. It was just that I remembered which coast was wrong coast. Never made it to Adelaide when I was there.
This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change.
What's one trapping? Should probably go to bed a little bit earlier, considering he didn't get a full night's sleep last night. Did I just turn off this lamp? It's not doing a whole lot, but it's there. Wow, 70. So cold.
Love to do. It is what I think I should do. So these guys have a wonderful life. I got to be president. I got to live it out to my dreams. You know, God's to do it. We don't have problems. And I really think I think I'd ultimately say...
Yeah, I mean, it's all relative, right?
Welcome to Fascinating Sunday.
Just all relative to what you're used to. Alright, how's our attack today? That's still kind of slow, but not worst thing. Yeah. Yeah, my family lives in the San Antonio area, and it's been pretty hot there even now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're in the UK, so you would think that they would understand temperatures more or less the same way you do. Oh, a whole bunch of zombies. I haven't had a root beer in a long time. This is actually a little too slow, this attack. Which is a shame, because I thought we were doing alright. Oh, walked right into that. I thought I'd gotten ahead of it. Or stayed away from it long enough. Damage any of my clothes, did it? No. Okay. More zombies hanging around than I thought. I mean, it could be that they're overcorrecting because they're trying to make Americans feel normal, but I don't know. That's all I can think. Oh yeah, I can't fight like this. This hand laceration is very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill these three. I always love when I get like a durability upgrade and the first thing that happens when I attack with it is I get a down in its durability. Yeah, this is a little over. I think the utility of this durability boost is a little bit oversold for how much damage that just took. Did I say hi, Pen? I meant to say hi if I didn't say hi. That doesn't feel too bad attack speed wise. No, we were last stream when we started this run, we were making that jokes about how basically you could make arguments for everything being a knife. So. So we're sticking to the rules that it has to be a short blade. Short blade only. Guns are an option. Is that Community? What is that from, Michael? Can't place that reference. I want to say Community, but I'm not sure that's right. Man, where do all these groups of zombies come from? Simpsons. All right, yeah. It's been a long time. Oh, this is specifically the knifey spoony bit. That was the part that felt familiar that I couldn't place. Oh, that's not the back door. Don't go through there. There was a time when that Australian Simpsons episode was pretty much all I knew about Australia when I was a kid. Didn't know much besides that. That's all you need to know. Main currency is dollary dues. That paper bag go? Oh, nothing in it anyways. Oh, I see knives. This isn't Australia based, but you talking about Neighbors made me think of it. The in New Zealand there's a nighttime soap opera like Neighbors called Shortland Street, centered around a hospital. I'm running for forever. And watched it a little bit when I lived in New Zealand because there was nothing else on at that time of night. With the 4 channels that were on the TV. And it's become a joke between me and my wife that anytime we see a New Zealand actor turn up on a... Oh, hang on. Dog's throwing up. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. So what I was gonna say is that the joke between me and my wife is that anytime we see a New Zealand actor show up on like American television or whatever, we like to look at their IMDb credits list and see if they have Shortland Street as one of their early acting credits, because they almost always do. It's like every New Zealand actor has to do like at least a 6-episode stint on Shortland Street before they're allowed to move on to other things. Did I go in the garage? I remember going in the garage. I did not. Nothing in here. Her vomit was at least smaller than usual, so that was good. Hey, +1 maintenance. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there you are. I heard somebody say that you can actually you actually can, like, pull off the stab on a regular basis without, kind of like how it used to work, but I've never heard anyone explain what the trick is. People are always just, no, it's not skill-based. I mean, it's not skill-based in the same way. You can still do it consistently, but I don't know how exactly. It used to be personal skill based, you just had to time your attack right. Yeah, they really don't seem to be that bothered, do they? All right, TV. Make with the skill ups.
This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to
Why do you see it as a downside?
problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change. As part of the conference, Mr. Clinton agreed to his first one-on-one interview ever on Fox News Sunday. The ground rules were simple. 15 minutes for
Oh, not that this is gonna be useful, but bundled sheet. It's like nothing. Long axe. It's a shame. Take it home and put it on my shelf. That's antique armory mod, in case you're wondering. You can find real antique weapons sometimes bundled up in sheets in people's closets. Yeah, it's just like a meat cleaver, but on a big stick, right? Yeah, I mean it isn't as good. Setting aside the fact that it's not as easily repeatable as it used to be, but even that, it's not as good as it was. Even if it was as easily repeatable, it's not as good as it was pre-build 41, because now you have the chance of losing the weapon. It's supposed to be connected to your skill chance of like how sweaty you are, right? Isn't that one of the things that makes a difference? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere, that it was like, if you're really sweaty, you have a higher chance of dropping the knife when you stab somebody with it. Firefighters. I mean, attaching a machete to the end of a stick to a spear is essentially a glaive. It's kind of a polearm. Yeah. Yeah, they don't let you attach a katana to a stick, unfortunately. Ooh, hey guys. Long Johns. Nope. Foot durability. You can crack your ankle trying to smash somebody's skull. I feel like you'd have a high chance of maybe not breaking your foot, but at least like turning your ankle if you're trying to smash somebody, like trying to step on somebody like that. Not mean to do that with my knife. Oops. Whoa. Long. The other one got long. Long kitchen knife. I don't think I need anybody to tell me what that one does. Upgrades to machete. Aw, man, you got my way. I was gonna stab you in the chin. I saw it. And the breaching kitchen axe, or kitchen knife broke. Alright, well, whatever. You can repair these, right? Glue, duct tape. Might do that and try to get that at second level. Oh. Breached his cranium. I know I've seen some duct tape, but I don't think I've picked any of it up, unfortunately. But I'll check the house and see. Nope. Alright, so set that. We'll repair you later, once I find some stuff for it. Oh man, I want to play with that. I want to play with that axe. Oh, apparently not gonna put it there. It's not fitting properly. Put it in here. Where'd it go? Alright, looks like maybe it's just not going to fit anywhere. Alright, let's just put it on the floor. We can look at it on the floor, because it's not going to fit on the furniture, apparently. Book. I need a new book. I also need a new book for work. I finished, or actually I'm like 20 pages away from finishing my book that I had at work, so I brought it home with me. So I could just finish it here. But gonna need a new one for work next week. Apparently I left the TV on. Oops. Excuse me. Hello? What? Where's the zombie? The window broke and there's no zombie. Are you over here now? Oh, there you are. Hello. Come on in. DoorDash. Yeah, high maintenance makes your weapons last longer. But we're at 3 maintenance already, so. Oh, I apparently don't have the mod that lets you throw corpses out windows. Couldn't remember if I did or not. I have a lot of downtime at my work. So, I have a book to I read with in my downtime for the most part. As yeah, almost always fiction. Very, very rarely do I read nonfiction. Well, there's a trade-off there, Mudpit. I got up at 3 o'clock this morning to go to work, and this is one of my later days. The day before, I got up at 2 o'clock to go to work. So, 'cause my job is purely reactionary. I'll always take book suggestions, Sweeney. Yeah, so there's a lot of like, I mean, obviously there's the times of the shows, like the 3 hours that I do a morning show every day. That's like set, right? And so there's like an hour of getting ready for the show before that, and then there's the 3 hours of the actual show, and then there's a little bit of a few things I have to do afterwards. But then the rest of the day, so like 3-ish hours out of my day, I don't really have anything that I absolutely have to do. Unless somebody needs something from me. So then I'm just kind of hanging out, reading books, watching YouTube videos. Well, right now I'm reading, what I've been reading recently is the Red Rising series, sci-fi. I don't know if anyone has read that, by Pierce Brown. That's the thing I've been working my way through recently. But I can give you my list of books I read this year, if you really want to know. Brian Loomis. Hang on. I gotta open a notepad or I'm gonna lose all this stuff. Let's see. Brian Lumley, excuse me. Necroscope. Spooks. Do you remember who wrote that, Jet? Let's go back to reading this for the rest of the day. I find myself struggling with old sci-fi. Like I've read a fair amount of it, but for some reason I struggle with like old sci-fi. Peter Carey. Illwacker. Spooks is Joseph Delaney. What I'm really waiting on right now is the and so like my next book after this, it's gonna probably need to be kind of shorter, is because the you know, a month from now the next Stormlight Archive book comes out, so I need to be ready to go with that one.
Someone asked you, I don't again be too morbid, but this is what you said. He asked you if you could wind up doing more good as a film executive.
Yeah, beginning of December, I think, is the Stormlight Archive.
Only if I live a long time. Yeah, let's see. How do you rate?
Yeah, I have a long list of, you know, to be read stuff, but I like series. I'm a big series person. I like stories that go for long periods of time. Yeah, not 100% of it, Sweeney, but yes, a fair amount of it. I would say probably 60% of Discworld I've read. Definitely did that house. I still don't know if I've done that house. I should probably go in there and make sure. Cool. Yeah, my list of books. This is my list of books from this year. Where's that? At 2024. I finished the First Law trilogy. I had started it in 2023, but I finished the last book of the First Law trilogy. And then I read Shards of Earth by Adrian Tchaikovsky. And then I read Foundry Side by Robert Jackson Bennett. Then I read a little brief foray into modern fiction. I read On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong, which is a good book. Kind of sad, though. And then I read A Close and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers. I'd read The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet a long time ago. So I was like, oh, let's check out another book in that series. Then Paranisi by Susanna Clark. And then I continued the Shards of Earth trilogy with the Eyes of the Void and Lords of Uncreation. And then from there I jumped into the Red Rising series, which has taken most of the rest of the year. Oh, and I read Mercy of the Gods by James S.A. Corey, which is the guys who wrote the Expanse series. It's their new series. That's what I've read so far this year. The door's open, so I guess I did go in this house. So many recommendations. Update my notepad. Yeah, Alistair Reynolds' stuff is a thing that some of his books are perpetually on my you should read some of these books, and I just never actually get around to them for whatever reason. So I'm just writing down these suggestions. Golden. There we go. Yeah, I've always kind of meant to read Good Omens, never gotten around to it. Have you, it's kind of a different thing, but it was co-written by Terry Pratchett. Have you ever read any of The Long Earth? It's Terry Pratchett and another guy whose name I can't remember. Did a series of 5 books, The Long Earth series. They're not funny in the way that, Discworld is, but they're pretty good. I enjoyed them. They do have that sort of problem that I see pop up sometimes in sci-fi, where the cool ideas of their weird worlds kind of take the driver's seat over the story. The story is there, but it's a little thinner than it should be because they really want to tell you about the cool world they came up with. Which I feel like a lot of old sci-fi has that problem too. A lot of the old time sci-fi. Yes. I have read The Expanse. As I was saying, Phil, if you enjoyed The Expanse, the guys who wrote The Expanse just had their first, or they didn't just have it off. Actually, it's been a while, but they're the first of their new group of books called The Mercy of Gods came out this year, and I read it, and it's quite good. It's pretty different than The Expanse, but it's very good. But if you enjoyed The Expanse, I would recommend it. No, I think they've said that I've heard it said that it's going to be a trilogy, but I haven't heard that, like, hey, black leather trousers, straight from the horse's mouth, so that might not be true. Why don't all these fun weapons that I can't use? I feel like there's got to be some knife stuff in one of these packs somewhere, but apparently not. What is the T-shirt? I was behind a guy driving a truck today whose license plate said "that guy," and I was thinking that's probably not an Expanse reference, but I'm gonna pretend it is. Yeah, doors and corners. It's a good one. I can't believe I haven't even found a hunting knife yet. The fact that I haven't found any hunting knives is weird to me. Here, eat a carrot. Why not? Okay, I mean, you gave me the author's name. I'm sure I can find it from that. That's the hard part, is the author's, not having the author's name. Oh, I gotta go out the window I came in. Infinite Detail? What is that? What's that book about? This meat cleaver soon. Guide for beginners. Crossbows. I mean, we're never going to use the crossbow because it's I don't really even know why I included it in this mod pack, to be honest with you. That fish? Well, the meat cleaver's already got both of it. It's the polished meat cleaver of grace. I gotten a lot of use out of this meat cleaver, so it's not the end of the world if it dies. Gas can. It's the same shape as my house. Millimeters, rounds, iron sight laser. I have both of those things already. Electronics magazine I haven't read yet. Aw, pickaxe. So mean. I mean, it was in terrible shape, so it wouldn't last very long, but we could get it a level up, damn it. I feel like this game is taunting me with weapons. All the stuff I have for you that you can't use. Let's head back down the street a little bit before we stop for the carpentry show. Just so we don't get bothered. Well, you know, aside from these guys. That's pretty good. Fast forward. What day are we on? Like 6, 7, 7? This is about when the TV shows start to get a little irregular, I think. Looks like I was right, because there's no noon show. All right, well, that's fine. If you wanted to like build your own house, I feel like this little park would be a decent place to do it. Just right in the middle of the park. Assault fork. Because you could, you know, it's mostly defendable walls. You could build your own little walls there. It's pretty relatively close to the bulk of Riverside. Alright, kitchen knife. What'd you get? The long kitchen knife of wounding. Let's swap it out for something else. What about this kitchen knife that is almost broken? Crit chance. There are certainly less useful ones. Probably take this bandage off now. Blue hair. You gotta have blue hair. An empty guitar case? That man's a poser. He doesn't have a guitar in his guitar case. It's a phony. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Uh-oh. Was I wrong? Helicopter. I think I hear the helicopter. I'm not sure. Oh no, it's definitely there. Yeah. Made me feel like Radar O'Reilly there for a minute. Helicopter. Ideally, I want to stay in here until it leaves, but I don't think that's going to happen. I definitely don't want to go home until it leaves. Luckily, we've at least put a dent in the zombie population around here already, so... Knock on wood, this shouldn't be worst helicopter in the world. But we'll see. It's true. I don't understand the utility of the inspect weapon mod. Like it just kind of, it's like, hey, look, here's your weapon. Why do I need to have that told to me that way? I don't know. Nope. Well, nobody's shown up at the house yet. That's something. There's a lot of very large fences in this neighborhood, which should block the travel paths of the zombies a little bit. This banging on doors is in the next house over. Oh, no, there we go. Now they're here. Hello. Welcome to my home. Suppose I'm gonna walk somewhere. I should walk away from my house. Look at them decide to group up. Let's all go this way. Stay together, everyone. No dilly-dallying. Umbrella. And both are things I could get my hands on in this game. There are both umbrellas and balloons. Well, at least the balloons is from Authentic Z, but it counts. It's still a thing. Right, that sounds like it left. Yeah. See you guys. So long, suckers. Come on, faster. Give me faster. Oh, there's a zombie behind me. I don't care. What if I just glue a knife to the hood? Does that count? Oh. Okay. I've definitely had worse helicopters than that. Things are spicier than they were before, but not terrible. I included a different car mod than I usually do in this playthrough, and so there's a lot of cars I've never seen before mixed in. I guess I don't have the TV anymore, right? Oh, we do. This is the carpentry one too. This is the river barrels or water barrels.
As part of the conference, Mr. Clinton agreed to his first one-on-one interview ever on Fox News Sunday. The ground rules were simple.
Maybe don't leave the back door open, huh? How's my weight doing? Oh, 80 and double climbing. Probably not so great. That's probably the safe play. Little peekaroonie in all the different rooms. That window is also broken. I should probably spend a little bit of time making this place safer in the morning. Seem to be alright. It's amazing how dangerous tired is. Negative 80% melee damage. Just at tired. It's not even very tired. Yeah.
Interview with former President Clinton. This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst.
To get the stuff I need, I'm probably going to need to dismantle some stuff because I don't have I wonder if I could use this axe to cut down trees. It's antique axe used to cut down some trees. It'd be kind of funny. Horrifying to some museum operator. Of course, using it to chop into zombies would probably be kind of horrifying to them as well. Alright, do I have my... I need a saw and a hammer, which I think I have. Did I never pick up a saw? I could have sworn I picked up a saw. I never picked up a saw. Okay. Well, now I need to find a saw before I can do anything. I definitely saw a saw. I saw many saws, in fact. Just thought I already had one, so I never picked it up. Entirely possible with one that's just like in the garage. Alright, let's check the houses immediately around me first. Deal with this small group of zombies. Meat cleaver. Take a long time to get through a piece of wood with a meat cleaver. Hey, short blade. This seems like a likely place. Good to go in the large bolt department. And a couple houses now. I should probably look in the car. Make sure I didn't actually have a situation where I did find a saw, but I left it in the car. That's decided. That is a sealant. Definite possibility. I don't remember if I left anything in this car or not. The gas tank. Oh, sledgehammer. What's in the back of this one? I can't because that zombie there is in my way. Man, one and done. Scrap machete. And I'm starting to get decent short blade skill. Did a level past level 3 short blade, so start doing a fair amount of damage with it. Look how much cooking has gotten. So we started with some, and then the TV shows. There's a holster. Finally put my gun in a holster. Pretty sure some of those zombies saw me. Maybe not. Oh, they're there. Oh, that's a problem. Hang on, I gotta get a new blade. Okay, never mind. Whoop, door, please, thank you. There's an axe I can use to cut down trees. Doesn't solve my saw problem, but good old fences. What would I do without you? I don't want to walk all the way around the house. Just open the window. Okay, fine. I want this secondary. Want that primary. There we go. Somebody made a mess in here. Welding mask. Blue chairs. One place I could get planks if I really wanted it is that house over there, the ex-survivor house. But that would probably take a little bit of work that I don't want to do. close. Harmful kitchen knife. So when I found that shotgun, I only found like, that's got 6 or 5 shots in it. Only found like what, like 1? Yeah, I've got not that many shotgun shells, okay. Not to the point where I want to take on a horde with them.
Interview with former President Trump. This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries, such as poverty, disease, and climate change. As part of the conference,
It's like there's not going to be another.
first one-on-one interview ever.
Nope, okay. I think I'll just stand here though and finish this book first before we go do anything else. Alright. Where would I have found a saw? What are these two buildings? That's the church. That's the school. I don't remember what that building is. Oh, we're in the southeastern corner of West Point. No, Riverside. I don't know why that took me 3 tries to get out. Yeah, Riverside. Never did get in this car, did I? Can't check its trunk. A tire pump. Just one of the windows. It's got another one. You don't need 2 windows. I'm gonna need a box of nails. Take that. It's the Guitar Man. Hello, Guitar Man. Stay in there. I got another guy to deal with first. He didn't listen to me. Told him to stay in there, but... don't know why I'm bothering to throw that acoustic guitar out there like it matters at all, but just feels right. I'm only rechecking the sort of high percentage chances of places where there are saws, because I've already looted these houses once. I don't want to do it thoroughly a second time. I don't remember where it was, but I feel like there was one house where I saw like 3 saws in one house, and I was, because my brain, I was like, oh, that's a lot of saws. I don't remember which one of these houses it was. What's down here? Oh, no. 1720. I might just stay put for that 1800 show. Oh, I finished the electrical book forever ago. Why am I not dismantling electrical stuff? It's like, for some reason in my mind, I still didn't have the electrical boost. My mind was a liar. Recreation building for the church. Cool. Water collection was the last 1800 show. Well, I believe you, but I'm standing here, and it's 1740, so I'm gonna wait till 1800 anyways.
This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in
We've checked them before, but I don't think so. Fishing, yeah. See, that's the one thing I don't get about the way they've changed the sort of knife attack is that there's a time when you can do it, but you don't actually have enough time to do it because the zombies are on top of you, and I feel like that. Trust but lazy was actually probably a more appropriate way of describing that. Sharpened screwdriver, I guess I should take that. It's a short blade. This building, because it's an ex-survivor house, might be weird. That ball peen hammer. I actually don't know if I have a hammer, so. It would be funny to solve our saw problem to discover that I don't have a hammer. Well, I'm sure there are lots of ways, lots of situations where the other directions would have been easier, but looking around for stuff is part of the fun in this game, so why not? Hey, Frank. But now that Frank's here, I can show you guys something. I was waiting until Frank showed up because it's his work that I was going to show you. I was getting him to help me with some potential thumbnail stuff. Let's see if I can find it. And amongst the things that I asked for, which those I'm not going to show you right now because that is that'll be for other things. But amongst the things that I asked for, he also sent me something special, just to make things a little bit more interesting. This is for thumbnails for the One Painful Year, like some stuff that I need. But where is it? Where's my display capture? There you go. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. That's you know, it's Max Loserman's OnlyFans. Hard to make money in the apocalypse. You got to do what you got to do. Yes, I'm putting his. I'm wasting his artistic talents. So I think the proper way of thinking of that. Because Frank, if you guys don't know, has some fairly decent, some good skills with Blender doing 3D modeling stuff. And so he graciously spent some time extracting the 3D models. The player 3D model from the game for me, and doing some posed shots so that I could potentially use them for thumbnails. Which hopefully will give my videos, you know, a little extra pizzazz so that people will click on them. Depraved more than deprived. Hey, there's a saw. And duct tape. I needed that too. Alright. Apparently I should have checked that house. Then I really would have to watch out. All right, so now I should be able to disassemble. Yeah, disassemble the long table. Disassemble the wooden chair. At least I got enough I can put over the one broken window. I also want to dismantle right now. Yeah, they're making it look pretty nice. Pretty nice. A few more nails, a couple more planks. Where's that other plank? Give it a plank. Barricade that other. Oop, don't jump over that. That's how you get yourself hurt. There you go. This other one here before we go to bed. Sleep. I kind of almost want to. That'd probably be the last time I need that. I think this is the. Okay, I thought maybe the power went out there. I think this is the last TV show, maybe? Is this the one where we never get the argument settled? Can't remember.
This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was
Yep, this is the last one. Pancakes or waffles? What could it possibly be? Both is my answer. I love both pancakes and waffles. TV's over. Goodbye, TV. Goodbye, TV. It's been nice. Water's still going. Foggy day. It would be a cruel world to have to choose. How many planks did I get? 6? Alright. One here. Whoops. Close that. Oh, now I can't close it because the barricade's there. I think I have to go outside to close it now. Yep. There we go. Those are all the windows on the first floor? Huh. Thought there were more windows than that. Well, in that case, let's put some more barricades on them. Yo, leave. Oh, ye of little faith, Michael. All right, I think I'm gonna use this cabinet down here in the corner as my utility cabinet. So we'll put that in there, that in there, put these in there, this in there. So where is the, what happened to the one? I haven't driven anywhere today, so you're actually kind of right there. Where's the knife that I was saving? That I wanted to rebuild. Did I put it in my backpack? No. There it is. Pear knife. Alright. Equip that one secondary. We'll use this one until it breaks. It's awfully foggy. I was gonna go a little further, but I mean, I've got a whole backpack full of more knives we can use. I was gonna go a little bit further, but it's almost time to stop, and it's super foggy, so I feel like fighting out there is going to just get me killed. So I think I'm gonna stop here for today. I appreciate everyone coming out. And sorry about the stretch there. It's my post stream stretch that I did before I ended the stream. But I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.